Hello, my fellow Americans.
Yeah, what's up, guys? It's been a minute. Yeah, as you guys can tell with the title and thumbnail, we were at Anime Frontier. It was really cool. It was a really good time. I needed another vacation. And I thought the smart idea would be doing it before Christmas, because if you do a vacation and you fly out to somewhere before Christmas, it's going to be crowded and packed. But because it was like right before Christmas, it wasn't. So it worked out perfectly for us. But no, it also acted as an excuse to hang out with my friends. Danny Dez, Joker is okay, and Gamer. I love these three to death. They are my best friends in the whole world. So the goal with this was to be down in Texas, be down in Fort Worth, and hang out with them. That's kind of what we did. So we did fly in on the 9th. By the way, timestamp if you just want to get to the con stuff, because there is a lot to talk about the con stuff. But I also want to talk about all the cool stuff I did with my friends. So if you're not interested in that, you can just go to that. But I am about to talk about round one, and round one's pretty cool. So yeah, we land in Texas. We meet up with my buddies, and we go over to round one. I've never been to round one before. It's like an arcade place. It's in this mall or whatever. It's really cool. It is really cool. It like blew my mind away the first time I was there. We wanted to go there specifically because of the cool singer Ado. But yeah, there was like a little promotion going on right now. I'll show it on screen. But it was involving these drinks and these little like coasters you can get. Actually, I can go get those coasters. Probably unfold them, but yeah, you get these like little coasters or whatever, and they're really cool. They have Ado's character on them. There's like 6 of them to collect. My friends got some as well, but I got these 2. And yeah, they're cool. I'm really glad to have had them. I had the Ashura drink. The Ashura one, I did not feel that good about it. It just wasn't for me. But the Yusei one was like Sprite, and I feel like I should have had that one because I like Sprite, but I didn't for some reason. So doy. Yeah, it was so weird. Do you guys ever like drink something and you drink it and you're like, it's kind of good, but I don't know how to feel about it, but I got to keep drinking it to get the taste of it. I kept drinking and drinking and drinking. I kept tasting and tasting and tasting, and I still didn't know how I felt about it by the very end. It was the weirdest drink I have ever had. No matter how many times I had a sip of it, I don't know what it tasted like. But that weird thing aside, we also wanted to try some of the claw machines. Now, if you guys don't know, this is probably the best claw machine area you could find ever. It has some of the coolest things that you could pull for, some of the coolest prizes ever. A lot of Miku stuff, a lot of anime stuff. Godzilla, at one point there was a Godzilla thing, so that was cool. And by the end of it, we all got Miku plushies that we all did funny things with. But definitely the highlight though, and I have like 8 minutes of footage of it, is my buddy Danny playing a claw machine and absolutely crashing out because he kept pulling for the balls or whatever, and he was trying to land in the hole. And it got to the point where we had to like ask the guy and be like, hey, can we just give our buddy the win here?
This is huge. I'm sorry. It was the way they slowly went down and landed in my foot. Look, you got 2! 2 balls! 2 balls! Look, it's gonna land! Are you serious?
I kid you not, this is 8 minutes worth of struggle for a freaking Vocaloid character. I don't know why Danny was so dedicated to getting this figure, but alas, we were here for 8 minutes watching him struggle.
Okay, I don't know if she should try it, but I'm wondering if you should just ask a staff member if like this is enough to just like a pity.
If you ask that guy, he's gonna say, fuck no.
Fuck no, baby.
This is it. This is the one. This is the one.
And believe in the Lord of the Gods. I think you should just ask somebody at this
I
point.
think you should just ask. Anyone want to ask for me? I'm so tired.
And then we went over to Buc-ee's, and oh my goodness, Buc-ee's. If you guys have never been to Buc-ee's, oh my goodness, Buc-ee's is now my like favorite thing ever. Oh my goodness. It's a gas station, but it's also like a mall. At one point we made the Buc-ee's do something questionable, and yeah, it was a really good time. I really love the food there as well. I want to try more of the food there. Yeah, it was really cool. I love Buc-ee's, and this is not the last you've heard of Buc-ee's. There will be more Buc-ee's. But after that, we went to go see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, and unfortunately, by that point, I was starting to get really tired. I didn't realize how like packed of a day we had when we flew in, But yeah, I got in there and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm starting to get tired. I almost fell asleep in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie a couple times. It wasn't even because the movie was bad necessarily. I don't think it was bad. There's a lot of people that say it's bad. I don't think it was that bad, guys.
Dude, what's Freddy gonna say in the movie?
Car.
But it was definitely really hard to stay awake. But overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. And it was definitely really cool to watch it with some of my friends. But anyways, we get into our hotel. I wish I took a video and photo of the hotel. Maybe I have. I haven't. Obviously, I'm not editing this because I'm recording this right now. We got a really good room. I think we got a pretty good room. The Wi-Fi sucked, though. I couldn't play Fortnite. It was so bad. 0 out of 10 experience. I couldn't play Fortnite. I got 1 victory royale out of it, and that was about it. But I can't complain too much. There was a gym. There was free breakfast. There's not much else to say with that. So yeah, I guess we'll get on to day 2.
Guys, baby, no money!
Day 2, we kind of wanted to take it a little easy. You know, we kind of all flew in here. There wasn't really too much we wanted to do. There was a couple things I wanted to do, but admittedly, I was like, you know what? We're here. I want to spend time with my friends. And it was around this time the Pokemon DLC came out, and we wanted to play Mega Dimensions. So we did. We pretty much were just all playing Mega Dimensions then. And it was also when I met my best friend, Fluid Squid, for the first time. For those of you who aren't on the Discord, he is an OG. We have known each other since the Splatoon 2 launch day. Like, it has been insane. We have been friends for a very long time. This was a long time coming, long time meeting. And yeah, we all pretty much just played Pokemon Dimensions together. We ran into this Mega Crabominable quest, and we all hated it. Here is us flipping off the Mega Stone, because we thought it was funny. Oh, I'm looking through my camera roll right now. There was a bit where we got one of the Bucky's plushies that we bought, and we made him dance to Baby No Money. I can't play the music. I don't know how we came to this thought, but oh my goodness. Everyone needs to see this video. And yeah, we pretty much just played some games. Again, we played Pokemon. Fluid at one point played Silk Song.
Oh my god, is that Silk Song? Yo, is that Hornet? Oh my gosh, Hornet Silk Song? Dude, oh my god. Look, it's Hornet.
And then we also played Cards Against Humanity. Or is it called Cards Against Pokemon? It was a Pokemon edition of Cards Against Humanity. That is going to be a separate video, though, because we have, like, what? We have about, like, 40 minutes of footage from that session. It was a really good session. I'm still debating if I want to post it or not. But if I do, it's going to be a separate thing, and I do want to edit that a little bit. That'll have to come out later, because unfortunately, I don't have much time. But I do want to give love and attention to that, because it was a fun time. We did play Cards Against Humanity together, and it was a really fun time. We then went to Terry's Black Barbecue. I hope I got that right. I had to look on the map to find it. It was pretty good. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think I'm just not the biggest fan of barbecue in general. And then afterwards, we went to this Bahama Bucks. Oh my god, I loved that a lot. Then we parted ways with Mr. Fluid Squid, and he was a real one. I'll kind of talk more about it when I get to the end. But guys, please take the chance to meet up with your long distance friends. Obviously, you know, stranger danger, do practice that a lot. But, you know, if your friend's in the area, like, go meet them, okay? Like, meet at a safe environment. Like, obviously don't go out into the middle of nowhere where you aren't safe. But, you know, if there's a chance out there to go meet with somebody you've been talking to for a while, like, go do it, man. Because me and Fluid, like, we've gone way back. It was a long time coming that we see each other. And I'm really glad that I did, because he's so cool. I love him a lot, and I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing really good. And yeah, that's kind of about it. I'm looking through my camera roll. Here's this picture of Joker sleeping next to my shedded Greninja skin. Day 3 happens. We're not doing too much. This is the Game Awards today, which I'll get into later. But yeah, we were going to watch the Game Awards today. But Joker wanted to take us to this place called Hot Pot. And it's really cool. It's where they give you this, like, they basically put broth in there. And then you put your, like, meats and other stuff in there. And you let it cook in there. And then you pick it out with chopsticks. It's really cool. It's really cool. I didn't really partake too much into it, because unfortunately the broth that I got was spicy. Oh my god. I forgot to mention. I did forget to mention him. This was also when we were going to meet Joker's friend Bobby. He was super cool. He was the GOAT. He always carried like this trench coat around him, and he was always like pulling stuff out of it. He had Pokemon cards, he had mystery gift cards, he had like his credit card. Well, okay, well that part's pretty obvious. But yeah, he was really cool. He was so cool. I've gassed him up a lot, but he was super cool. His comedy was unmatched. He was hilarious. He was definitely one of my favorite parts about this trip. Bobby was really cool. But yeah, then we just kind of sat down and watched the Game Awards. Not too much to say about it. There were some really cool announcements, and definitely the part that I know my friends are waiting for me to show that I didn't post publicly. So as you guys know, I do like Marvel Rivals. I like it a lot. I like Deadpool a lot. And if you guys don't know, they showed that Deadpool was going to be Marvel Rivals, and I got a little excited.
What the fuck was that reaction? I got your reaction. I got his reaction. I can't even be excited. He like blew me backwards.
Yeah, I was really embarrassed to post that one. I was really happy. But hey, I had canes with the Game Awards. It was kind of cool. I got to eat canes with my best friend. Watching the Game Awards. I thought that was really cool. I was really happy during the Game Awards orchestra when they were playing all the orchestra games, and then they got to the Donkey Kong Bonanza part. I just hit my desk. But when they got to the Donkey Kong Bonanza part, and then they started playing Heart of Gold, and Jenny Kidd came up there, the voice actress for Pauline, and sung the song, I was really happy. I was hugging Joker. I was so happy that they played that song, because it was such a good song. And I remember watching the direct with her. Maybe I was more happier than she was, but I was very happy. And of course the Game Award was given to Expedition 33, and then we just had a moment basically screaming at the French people for that.
Let's try not to freak out too much. We don't want a noise complaint.
Here is
Here we are.
mon ami Clair Obscur.
Oh, wow, what a surprise! Wow! Wow! Good day for French people! Woo!
Yeah, that was pretty much it for that day. Hello everybody who skipped the timestamp, by the way. Welcome to the con section.
You thought it was Amelie, but it was me.
Monarch!
Alright, convention day one. I won't post it until we get there, but we all did the little challenge. You guys might have seen it on like Instagram Reels or TikTok, but the how much are you gonna spend at the con? And we wanted to do that. But yeah, we go to the con. So I'm dressing up as Greninja, like the Pokemon, like that guy. Right there. Dressed up as Greninja, and my best friend Joker is okay. Dressed up as the Legends EA protagonist. So she was like my little trainer. Don't take that out of context. We get to the con, and I feel like I should explain this because the video brought it up. The whole trip, by the way, and I hope I don't get like canceled for it, but the whole trip we kept doing a Donald Trump impression. It just kept slipping, or sorry, it just kept slipping out. The Donald Trump voice, it just kept slipping out.
Guys, how far is the convention center?
I don't know. It's gonna be one long.
Got it. Oh, dude, the banners are out. Yo. It's a little backwards. There we go.
Not too much happened while we were waiting. It's a normal convention line. Something that did happen though was the lady there that was like on the DJ thing. She was calling out cosplayers and whatnot. She called out me. She's like, "Oh, I see Greninja over there," and I was like, I was caught so off guard. I was just chilling, minding my own business. You know, I don't really cosplay for the attention. I just do it because I want to do it. But that caught me extremely off guard, and yeah, that was kind of hilarious.
We've got over 50,000 people this weekend. That's a huge jump from last year, so make some noise for yourselves. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. It's day one. Make some noise. That's what I like to hear. Anime Frontier 2025. Bigger, better, bolder, more cosplay. Where are my cosplayers at? I said, where am I cosplaying?
But yeah, the floodgates open. We were on a mission to go to the voice actors immediately because we thought they were going to get filled up right away. And they kind of did get filled up right away as the weekend went on. But we did unfortunately get stopped to buy Hatsune Miku, this giant Miku plush, We just couldn't escape Miku no matter where we went. Like, we couldn't buy this Miku plush because it wasn't for sale, obviously. But we had to take a picture in front of it because, yeah, we love it a lot. And we immediately ran over to Amelie because I know me and Danny were an Amelie fan. I wasn't sure about the rest of the group, but yeah, we all wanted to go see Amelie. I already saw her earlier this year during the Anime NYC thing, but we just all had to say hi to her, and we all went in a group photo with her, and luckily she was down to do it. She is my absolute goat. I love you, Amelie. You are so cool. But after that, though, we kind of went to Artist Alley. We just explored a bit, did some few panels and whatnot. There was this giant arena, okay? Like, I knew where the convention center was, okay? And I didn't think much of it, but the entire lunch area was this giant freaking arena, and it was absolutely insane. It was so huge, for lack of a better word. I ended up getting a hot dog. You know, it looks fine, but I ended up accidentally getting mayonnaise on it because for some reason the mayonnaise packet looks like mustard for some reason, and I didn't know until I actually squirted it on there. So you can just see some ketchup and mustard and a tiny bit of mayonnaise on it. Whoops. Trying to remember what else happened. Oh, I did meet Alejandro Sab. I was meaning to do that at Anime NYC, but I finally got around to doing it. Oh my god, coolest person ever. I feel like it goes without saying. He is super cool. We kind of yapped a bit about Octopath Traveler and about mobile gaming, funnily enough. We had a good conversation. Yeah, he's a real one. He likes talking. It's cool. These VAs are awesome. They're people at the end of the day, you know. Sometimes you forget that, but, you know, they're cool people just like us. And then the last thing we were going to do that day, Idol Fest. But before we get into that, I need to explain the purchasing decision that all three of us made, Joker, Danny, and I. We bought these 3 giant Mikus, all from Mesmerizer, the hit song, you know. I don't have it with me, unfortunately, because it hasn't shipped yet. Yeah, it wasn't going to go on the plane with me. I will say the plush was $160, but then we went on to Idol Fest. There isn't too much I remember from it, but there was this band called Hijinks, and they were crazy. They were hilarious. They started off with a K-pop Demon Hunters song. They were really cool. They also covered a song from Descendants, I believe. They did a couple of other songs as well, and yeah, they were pretty cool. Definitely the highlight for me as well. I know Joker was freaking out about them as well. And that was pretty much it for the con day one. Not too much happened that day. I'm looking through my phone real quick. Oh, we did watch Digital Circus. And overall, just a really solid day. We had a really good time. I don't know. I wish something bad happened so I could talk about it and complain about it. But we just had a good day one. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, day 2, we go in as the Project Sekai characters. Gamer's still cosplaying as Joseph Joestar. A lot of people recognized him, funnily enough.
Should we cross?
We could.
Actually, no. Let's just.
We could cross. Only if you want.
Yeah,
I'll let him go, let him go. He's been waiting a while.
he's saying go.
Alright, now we can go. We won't get ran over now.
Alright, guys. Alright.
Oh my god. The Dewey Harbinger. We can't run into him. I was cosplaying Kanade again from Project Sekai. She's doing Mizuki. Danny's doing Kaito. Yeah, the Vocaloid brain rot has really got to us. We continued to try to explore Artist Alley, but we realized pretty quickly Artist Alley was hella packed, and yeah, I didn't want any of that. It was so bad. We have to keep reminding ourselves that Saturday is always the busiest day. It was so bad. It got so bad that we ended up going to a quiet room. The Quiet Room, once again, if you guys watch the Anime NYC video, the Quiet Room always hooking us up. The Quiet Room was definitely the highlight there. We chilled out. We had a good time. Oh, I also found Sidon just sitting down here. I just think this picture's funny. But yeah, we were feeling really overstimulated, so we actually left the con a little early, and we ended up getting Shake Shack, and oh my goodness, I got an image here. Dude, the Shake Shack came in clutch. That burger was so good. The fries so good. I forgot what the drink was, but it was a really good milkshake. It was like Christmas themed. Oh, it was so good. It made up for a really rough and overstimulated day. Thank you, Danny, by the way, for ordering the Shake Shack. It was so good. And after that, after we recharged our batteries, we went back into the con because we wanted to make friendship bracelets because we are a long distance friendship group. Unfortunately, though, the friendship bracelets that we made really sucked. They were just so bad. Don't even get me started. Oh my god. It was like this plastic string thing. It was so bad. It was so bad. But honestly, all of that could be excused because of this goddamn Shungli Genshin Impact cosplayer. Oh my God. He was probably one of the funniest people I have ever met in my whole life, and I'm so mad that I cannot find his socials anywhere.
Bro. Oh my God.
And if that was the worst thing he did, that might have been one thing. But he went up to one of the handlers of the panel of the people who were giving out the friendship bracelets or whatever. But one of them were doing one of the meme. I'm just gonna play it because I don't know how to pronounce it. They were doing that basically. I don't know what led into that interaction, but the Chun-Li cosplayer was just staring at her, and the Chun-Li cosplayer was there for like 5 seconds, and he was like, "Oh, you're Chinese," and I was like, I'm pretty sure it was just a joke, but I was just like, what is going on right now? We were so confused, but he lit up the whole room. It was so funny. He was hilarious. But yeah, we go to the Masquerade. There were so many talented cosplayers. You don't even know. The Masquerade's really cool. It's where they do a performance, but also show off the craftsmanship of various cosplays. There was a lot of cool ones. I didn't take many videos and photos. There was a lot of performances for Vocaloid characters that were really good as well. There was a whole JoJo performance as well. That one was really good. Ufududu, they played that one with Kaito, Toya, and Akito from Project Sekai. They played that one. He was popping off. He was really happy about that one. And we kind of just rested up and we called it there. Though that's kind of a lie. For most of the nights that we get back to the hotel room when we try to sleep, we end up staying up till like 2 a.m. Which I think is very commonplace with a lot of your friend groups. Y'all just like keep staying up and talking and yapping. It's mainly Joker's fault, by the way. You know what? I'm blowing her out. It's mainly Joker. She was staying up all night and it was absolutely insane. And I had to sleep next to her. So imagine how I felt. Now on to con day 3. We kind of kept this one short. We kind of did all that we wanted to. We just wanted to explore the rest of Artist Alley. Today I was cosplaying as Shulk, Danny was cosplaying as Rex, and we recreated the Blowjob Brothers image. If you know, you know. Jack was also doing Joseph Joestar. He was doing Joseph Joestar for like 3 days in a row. I'm not sure why. And then Joker was doing Soul from Soul Eater. But yeah, we ended up kind of leaving a little early because we wanted to spend some more time together. We ended up going to Henabai Ramen. It was pretty cool. I never had proper ramen before. I'd always like microwave it. So it was really nice to actually have proper ramen. We did finally show off all of our hauls. Here is mine specifically, if you are curious. And yeah, we ended up finally getting around to doing the how much did you spend at the con thing. So here you go. Here is the how much did we spend at the con.
Hey, how much you gonna spend at the con today?
$100!
How about you? How much are you gonna spend at the con today?
$300 fucking dollars! Zion, how much are you gonna spend at the con?
$200.
Jack, how much are you gonna spend at the con?
100!
And then yeah, after that we went to sleep.
The Flying Miku!
Alright, last day, and it's always the hardest day as well because you have to leave your friends behind and it's so bad. We actually ended up going back to round 1 because we had some time before our flights departed. We ended up going to the Rain Cafe and it was really good. We had some really good food. Unfortunately, I wasn't really hungry, so I couldn't eat most of it, but it was really good. We also found this abandoned GameStop, so that was pretty cool. We also met up with Santa. That was awesome. We got to say hi to Santa Claus before Christmas time, so that was cool. I didn't tell him, but I was wishing that I could see my friends again because I really did miss them a lot. And yeah, that was kind of about it. I don't like remembering this part because then I have to remember the big hug I had to give Danny Gamer and Joker before I had to leave, and it's the hardest part. They know I miss them, but I need to emphasize that enough. I miss them so much. They make me so incredibly happy. But yeah, this con was definitely one of the big things. This whole vacation was definitely one of the big things, and I'm really happy I went on it. Really happy that I get to talk about it. Really happy I get to make a dumb video on it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good holidays. Hope you guys have a damn good new year as well. 2026 right around the corner. and I will see you all in another video. Bye-bye!